Hey y'all, it's me Michael Mitchell back with another YouTube video. And the topic of my video is Mark Zuckerberg's top secret underground bunker. So no further ado, here I go. Let's do this. So everybody is talking about Mark Zuckerberg's underground bunker. It's all over social media. They're talking about his underground bunker. And some say that he may know something about what would might happen, not what could happen, what would might happen. So he's planning on spending a lot of money on this bunker that he's building in Hawaii compound. And my 2 cents is this: if Mark Zuckerberg knows something what would might happen, so does the government. The government may know what would might happen, but Mark Zuckerberg is the type that ain't gonna tell you what he's building or what he's planning on. He's keeping everything a secret, just like the government. They are keeping what they know a secret. They're not going to tell you. Mark Zuckerberg is not going to tell you either. See, people got to understand this. Mark Zuckerberg is the type of person that keeps his secret private. He does not share what he's planning. He does not share what he's doing. See, Mark, yes, of course he may know something, but he's not going to tell you. He's not going to tell you. It's the people who work for him is sharing what he is doing, what he's planning for. See, Mark, if you're not going to hear Mark Zuckerberg getting on camera, getting on live television, or getting on the press, telling you what he is planning on and what he's doing. He is going to keep that a secret. Even he is planning on keeping that a secret to his grave. So, the only reason why you are hearing about Mark Zuckerberg's top secret underground bunker, because somebody who is working for him is sharing with you what he's preparing and what he's doing. He is not sharing what he's planning on doing, what he's prepping for. It's the people who are working for him exposing what he's doing. He's not going to tell you. So yes, be prepared. Prepping for what might happen is always fundamental, always important, because anything can go. Not what might happen, but not something what could happen, but preparing what might happen. So, if you're going to prepare for something that would happen, you gotta start small, because Mark Zuckerberg is not the only one. There are billionaires that are building underground bunker. Top dollar. Building a bunker is not cheap. You gotta be a billionaire to spend that kind of money, and it costs like a lot of money. And people in this country ain't got Mark Zuckerberg money, because the only reason why he's building this top secret underground bunker in Hawaii, because he's rich. He's a millionaire. He got money. He is building that for him, for his family, and the people who are working for him. This underground bunker is not for you. So he's not the only one. So you're going to hear more about underground bunkers from people who are working for millionaires. So what you can do, if anything that would happen, what might happen, yes, be prepared. Stay prepared on what would might happen, because anything can go. You gotta start small. Start small. You don't just waste a lot of money. You gotta start small. Always start small if you're going to prepare. Start small. Because everybody ain't got Mark Zuckerberg money. So you gotta spend as much money as you can to be prepared for something what would happen. Not something that what would might happen. Not something that it could happen, but for something that what might happen. You always gotta start small. Just try to buy much things as possible for supplies like survival or something. Because Mark Zuckerberg is not going to tell you what he's doing. A lot of people are talking about his bunker, thinking that this underground bunker in Hawaii is for them. It's not for y'all. It's for Mark Zuckerberg, for his family, and the people who are working for him. Get yourself prepared for what would might happen. Not what could happen, what would might happen. Because you never know. Anything can go. The government ain't going to tell you what. The government ain't going to tell you. And damn sure Mark Zuckerberg ain't going to tell you nothing. They're going to keep that secret. They're going to keep that from you as much as possible. So it's up to you to be prepared. Now I'm going to do my best to try to be prepared, because I'm going to start small. I can't just be spending a lot of money like with nilly-lee, because I ain't got Mark Zuckerberg money. I'm working at a grocery store right now. I gotta start small and trying to prepare for what might happen as much as I can. Because preparing is always fundamental. It's always fundamental. It's always important, because you never know. Anything can go. Anything can go on what might happen. So, yes, I'm aware of survival mode. You know, for being prepared for what might happen. So I'm going to do my part to prepare. To start small. Keep starting small. But Mark Zuckerberg is not going to tell you what he's planning on, because you only hear about his top secret underground bunker right now, because somebody who is working for him is exposing what he's preparing or what he's doing. Because a lot of people got to understand, America ain't got Mark Zuckerberg money, so millionaires are preparing, are spending a lot of money to build this underground bunker for themselves. They're not looking out for everybody else that's not making a lot of money like the billionaires are. So the wealthy are building underground bunkers too, but they're not going to tell you. They're going to keep that to themselves. So it's up to everybody who is not making a lot of money, who is not billionaires. Do your part to be prepared for. Start preparing and be prepared for what might happen. Not what could happen, but what might happen. It's always important. So yes, I'm aware of Mark Zuckerberg top secret underground bunker, which he's not going to tell you. You're only hearing this now because somebody who is working for him, is exposing what he's doing, what he's preparing. And yes, he may know something, but he's not going to tell you. Just like the government, just like the government may be aware of what might happen, but they're not going to tell you either. So it's up to you to always be prepared for what might happen. Not what could happen, but what might happen. So don't expect for Mark Zuckerberg or any other billionaire with money who are building underground bunkers to tell you what they're going to do or what they're planning, because they're not going to tell you. They're only looking out for themselves. They're not looking out for everybody else. They are only looking out for their family and the people who are working for them. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing more. So, always try to do your part to stay prepared for what might happen. Not what could happen, but what might happen. Because anything can go. At any time, anything can go. So that's my 2 cents on this Mark Zuckerberg top secret underground bunker. So this your boy Michael Mitchell, back with another YouTube video, and I will be back with another YouTube video sometime today. So like, comment, and subscribe, and always remember, God loves you and God lives through you. Take care of yourself and each other, and let today be yours. And always remember the motto: Team positive. Alright? Stay blessed.